Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. At time of recording, you ready? I just went and counted. This video has been sent to me 11 times. And I don't say that as in I am annoyed that it keeps getting sent to me. I actually love it. It shows community engagement, it shows people are passionate about the game, and it helps steer me into what videos I'm gonna react to. So it's just all good. Continue to send me what you want me to react to. This is ASMONGOLD reacting to Zizarin's video about factions. And they all said I'm gonna be excited. I have not watched a second of this video, so we're gonna watch it together right now and see what's going on.
So Last Epoch has gotten a new trading system.
Correct.
I'll watch the video about it and take a look at it.
Hi, Zizarin here with another video, and with Last Epoch on the horizon, we're about to look and discuss and react to the trade and item faction for Last Epoch
What is
developer overview. Last Epoch is releasing the 21st of February, so it's creeping up really soon.
Holy shit.
It's a great game if you're not familiar with it.
Greetings, travelers. I'm Judd Kobler, founder of 11th Hour Games and game director for Last Epoch. Today, we will be discussing the highly anticipated item faction system coming to the full release of Last Epoch on February 21st. We're very excited to release this innovative new way for players to participate in the deep and rewarding item hunt that Last Epoch offers in the way that they like to play. By joining the Merchants Guild, you will be able to buy, sell, and trade items through the bustling bazaar. Or
Okay, so you actually have an auction house. Let me see if I can get a visual on the auction house here. Okay. Okay, so you can just buy and sell things. Thank fucking God. Honestly, like, PoE is PoE, right? Like, I don't want to see PoE changed, but I like just having an auction house. It makes it a lot easier.
bustling bazaar.
Just know I am Team Merchants Guild. I know I'm one of the few. In this game, you can buy and sell, but you cannot resell. It's a good way of getting rid of bots, just FYI.
Or, if you choose to join the Circle of Fortune, you'll set your sights to the stars and be able to bolster your item acquisition through prophecies and increased item drop rates. This system is the result of many years of debating what the ideal trade system should look like in a loot-based action RPG.
Yeah.
Tons of collaboration with our amazing community, and many sleepless nights of game design meetings with our game design
This
team.
seems like a good idea.
We found through extensive polling that players of action RPGs are split nearly down the middle when it comes to those who want their experience to heavily involve trade and an economy, and those who want to focus on finding items themselves or with close friends. We believe
I actually don't agree with that, because I think that almost every single casual player that isn't interfacing with like third-party places probably doesn't care about trading at all or is positive towards it. I think that the only people who trading negatively impacts their experience are the people that are on social media talking about it all the time. Because it would make sense that people that are looking to play the game more seriously would be doing that.
that through the item faction
Yeah, the
system,
casuals aren't going to find the poll, and the casuals are what the auction house is for. Exactly.
will deliver a tailored and exciting path to hunt for top-tier items for both camps of players. In Last Epoch 1.0,
Wow.
you will join a faction once you reach
that's
the
so
great
polished.
mercantile city of Majelka. When you select to join the Merchants Guild or the Circle of Fortune, a new interface will become available that will let you access details about your current status with your faction,
the fuck?
known as reputation, how much favor you currently have, and what benefits your faction is currently providing you. Let's talk about these briefly.
So I guess maybe they have these, oh! So one of them is the trade faction, and the other one is the solo self-found faction. I get it, because look at this. Exalted Affix Chance. Enemy Drop Chance. Yeah, look at this in Merchants Guild. Trade set items. Trade exalted weapons. Oh, this is a great idea. This is awesome. Yeah, I remember hearing a little bit about this before. Yeah, I think this is a perfect idea. And also, like, here's another degree of insight that you might not notice here, is that in order to rank up and everything, or sorry, in order to trade, you have to rank up. And so this doubles in function as also a preventative measure towards botting. Because now, like, you're not going to have bots trading exalted weapons because you have to get to level 5.
Bingo. So this is how it'll work. You start Last Epoch, you will pick a class. Then around level 20, you will pick a mastery. Then basically the last act of the campaign, you will pick a faction. And you cannot join two factions, but you can switch factions. And bots, if bots were in the game, they would have to level up the faction and they would have to gain favor, and they cannot resell. So there's no reason, because you can't profit off of it. We'll see how it goes, but we shouldn't see any bots in Ellie.
These guys are really smart.
Rotation within a faction is a core part of how
Especially as something that was coming so late, I did not think it would look this polished.
Yeah, this is really smart.
Because it's something they like kind of like decided so late. So basically, if you don't understand, the TLDR of this is that you can choose, and this isn't solo self-found, it's solo found. Like, you can choose, like, you can still play with other people, but you can't share the gear, or you can trade freely. It depends what you want to do. Because obviously trade is super OP, right? So you can play with other people and you're not able to trade with them.
Okay, it's actually not true. Maybe he'll explain it later in the video. So if I am on the Merchants Guild and someone is Circle of Fortune and we are in the same party and something drops, you can item gift each other, okay? But if it has a Circle of Fortune tag on the item, I cannot equip it unless I switch to Circle of Fortune and hit that rank. If I get an item and give it to my friend that's playing with me, he or she cannot put that item on unless they switch to Merchants Guild and hit that rank. So you can still item gift with each other and still play with each other. You just can't use that equipment.
Or maybe you're able to trade with the people that are there when it drops.
Okay, he just said.
I think that's reasonable. I mean, like, people will always find ways to game the system. The only way that you can avoid having that is to make it to where you can't group with anybody. Because to the extent that you can group with another player, that other player can kill mobs for you, that other player can kill bosses for you. There's always going to be a way that you can do it. And fuck, even if you're playing solo, you can just pay somebody else to play your account. So again, the endless pursuit of integrity inside of a video game system is a waste of time.
Benefiting you on your journey. As a representative of that faction,
Yeah,
you will
very
continue
hybrid
to
fun.
increase your reputation by killing enemies and completing quests. For the Merchant Guild, this includes participating in the Bazaar and completing trades at your current level.
I'm going to 100% play trade.
And for the Circle of
It's not your
Fortune,
question.
this means completing prophecy.
Boom! I'm gonna 100% play trade. It's not even a question. Team Merchants Guild. That a boy, Asmon.
That will divine certain items after fulfilling the foretold conditions.
Okay, so we have basically divination cards. Well, actually, these aren't divination cards. These are, prophecies. Oh, yeah, they used to call this in PoE. Remember, you would talk to Navali, and she would give you your prophecy, and then you would go do it? So they just literally took this from PoE.
Through earning reputation, you will ascend ranks within your faction, earning you unique benefits and options.
Yeah, this is
Once
a good
you
idea.
have earned reputation
Yoink,
within a faction, that reputation stays with your account in that game mode. This means if you rank up a cycle character, all of your other cycle characters will have that rank when they join the same faction.
Wow, it took Blizzard 15 years to figure that out. Okay, so it's account-wide progression. That's great. Fuck yeah.
And contribute to that faction's
I really like
reputation.
the
Yo,
background
like,
there.
how
That looks really
insanely
cool.
polished is this compared to, like, what it looked like when I first played it? Like, when I first played it in 2018, oh my god, it was a steaming pile of garbage.
Well, I don't remember it being a steaming pile of garbage. I remember Quinn played this whenever it first came out, and it just looked like a worse version of PoE in Lost Ark. That's nuts,
that
man.
faction's reputation gain. You may switch factions and earn and maintain reputation with them with no penalty to your earned reputation with the other.
Wow.
There are currently 10 ranks to achieve in each faction, with the later ranks requiring quite a bit of commitment in order to obtain.
Holy shit.
While you have the freedom to change your faction at any time,
Yeah.
you will want to pick a faction and stick with it to reach the most powerful
Like
benefits
invest
that they
into
have
it,
to
yeah.
offer. It is important to note that you can only be a member of one faction at any given time per character,
Okay.
and items earned with the benefits from those factions will require that you are aligned with them in order to use them. So
That's how they handle it. Because I was thinking in my mind, like, oh, okay, well, what if you just join the trade faction and you get all the good gear and then you just go over to the other faction? But then, yeah, so then it's all like watermarked with like it being from trade or being an outcome from playing on, what do you call it?
The CT program. Obviously, we don't want to say it's airtight, but we have been testing this program and trying to break it. Like, okay, go COF, then you trade the items and you gain the faction and then you sell it. And how can we do this with resonance and all this stuff? Like, we have made, it's going to be really hard to game this system because we've been already trying to do it for months.
On solo self-found. Well, this is a really good idea.
players will want to stick to a faction that rewards their preferred playstyle. Next, let's talk about favor. Favor is the currency you will earn while slaying enemies or completing quests for each of the factions. Favor is separate from reputation. This currency can be used to either complete trades with the Merchants Guild.
I see. So to avoid bots. So favor is like Fions in Lost Ark, but they're earned through gameplay. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Or acquire new prophecies from the Circle of Fortune. And if you find yourself with excess favor, you can always spin the wheel with the Faction Gambler. Item gifting to party members has been in the game.
Oh, so they have it like Gwenin in fucking in PoE with Expedition.
He looks pretty excited.
Wow. Holy shit. And you also had this with Diablo 2 as well.
For a while now, and it isn't going anywhere. However, it's important to note that once you have joined a faction, items will start being tagged with the faction you were part of when they dropped. This means that while questing, if you are a member of the Merchants Guild, and an item drops for you, that item will still be shareable with anyone who is in the party, like always. And
honestly, like, obviously I need to try it, but it looks like the single best trading system ever.
It's like, this is one of those situations where as soon as you hear it, it's like, yeah, of course. Yeah, why hasn't it always been like this? Yeah, of course this makes sense.
It looks like the single best trading
obviously.
system. It's so smart to tag the items.
PoE 2 copy
be
this?
available
Maybe,
to
I
be
don't
sold,
know.
provided that you meet the rank requirements in the
We'll see what
Merchants
they're
Guild
gonna do with
Bazaar.
trading.
Just be sure that the person you are trading it to also meets the same faction requirements. The last use...
Wait, this but in PoE to make SSF a bit better? How would this work in SSF?
Yeah,
Do you think Last Epoch will increase on price after Steam on launch or stay the same? I don't know. I don't think it'll go.
I don't think it's...
It's staying the same. The price will not be increased, and it's currently not going on sale for launch. Last Epoch costs $35.
How much is it? It's like $20, right? No, it's like $40, right? Is Last Epoch $40?
35.
I don't remember exactly. 35 is like $35. That's a totally reasonable price. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but like, if you can't pay $35 for a video game, you need to fucking get a job. You need to figure out your fucking money. Like, $35. This is a game you're probably going to put 100 hours into. Come on.
And this game, Last Epoch, no battle pass required, no pay to win. That $35 is all encompass all future DLC expansions cycles forever. Now, they do have cosmetics and supporter packs like PoE, but it's strictly 100% cosmetic, and you do not have to purchase anything stash tab related because you can get all your stash tabs with gold. That is how you unlock them.
On.
Down.
Case we wanted to solve for are
It's
friends
super
who
worth
choose
it.
to play together and just want their own little
$35.
trade group, which brings us to resonances, which are a new type of item that can be found when you are questing with your friends or party members. This item can be used to enable an item to be gifted specifically to the player that you have a resonance with, even if they weren't there when the item dropped. We know a lot of times players will play with their friends and then later you'll be soloing a piece of content and the perfect item drops for your buddy. Well, thanks to the new resonance system,
I want everybody to put me on your resonance, okay?
Doesn't
So
work like
everybody
that.
needs to link to ASMONGOLD for your resonance. So if you have anything dropped that I can use, you'll be able to give it directly to me, guys. No, I think this is a great idea. I really love this. This is super smart. The guys that are making this, fucking geniuses.
you'll be able to give them that perfect item the next time you see them.
Naturally.
As those of you who love loot-based action RPGs know,
That's me.
trade
Hold on a second. Just to make sure everybody understands, you actually have to play with the player in a party for an extended period of time, and then the resonance will drop for ASMONGOLD. And since you two have played together for so long, you now have his resonance where you can give him an item. You probably know that already.
Data and economy is a very complex and divisive issue to solve for when catering to a large player base and different playstyles.
It is.
While keeping the item acquisition hunt.
And I think this is perfect. Like, I cannot think of a single thing that they can do better than this. Remember what I was telling you about how good game developers figure out solutions to games that you could never imagine? This is an example of that.
Feeling great. We can't wait to get your feedback on the system that we've come up with alongside you, and we
This
thank
is so
you for
good.
all of your continued input and passion for helping make Last Epoch the next great action RPG. There is so much more to explore
I'm
with the item faction.
150% playing this on release. It's not even a question. You can take that to the fucking bank.
Boom! Awesome.
I am 100% playing this on release. It's not even a question.
System.
Yep.
So check out the deeper dive we
going
have
all
on
in.
our forums, and we look forward
get
to
to
seeing
100.
you in Last Epoch, February 21st.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Absolutely insane.
You guys capping that after you just watched me roll the credits for not Monster Hunter, but the DLC of Monster Hunter as well? You guys still capping?
They've come such a long way, dude. That's so impressive. I can't wait
It's
to
incredible.
try it.
This is amazing.
I can't wait to try it.
Fuck, this is good.
Are you playing in launch? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Trading with
everybody's gonna
gold
play launch.
seems kind of strange.
What does?
I think it's trading with gold seems kind of strange.
Trading with gold seems kind of strange. It sounds like somebody's played PoE for the last 10 years. No, I think trading with gold makes a lot of sense in like every other game besides PoE. And also, you're not just trading with gold.
I think it's a really good system. As long as there's enough gold sinks. I'm very, very impressed.
You don't need gold sinks in a game that's seasonal because the game will just reset itself.
That being said, your gold sinks are 2 dungeons, buying stash tabs, and Merchant's Guild.
You need gold sinks in games that last more than like 2 years. Or in situations where there's like a massive injection to the economy by some sort of unintended design.
I think it's really good because now you have the option to like, well, you'll trade for items too.
Mm-hmm.
You'll trade for items too, and there'll be other things to trade for. But yeah, 21st February, I'll definitely be there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's not
Hope
even
you
a
guys
question.
enjoyed watching on YouTube as well.
I want to let you know that McConnell told me to play this game in the year, I think, 2019, 18, or 20.
What have you been waiting
McConnell
for?
has been trying to get me to play this game for that long.
It looks super cool. I can't wait. I think it's so smart to like tag the items.
Is
But
that good? Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.
I'm going to be excited to play this game, man. I really am. This is fucking badass. I'm going to link you guys a video. I hope Zizrain does like a bigger breakdown on the game and he like really talks about it. So like basically this game, I'll link you guys a video. Make sure to give it a like. This is a good one. Basically Last Epoch is for people that PoE is too, like they feel like they missed the boat on PoE and they feel like it's too hard to get into it. Or maybe they think that it's too complex, but Diablo 4 is too easy. It's like that middle ground. And so I'm really excited to play it. Like I love playing Diablo 2 Season 4 or Diablo 4 Season 2. I thought it was great. I had fun the entire time I played the game. It was good. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed playing it on release too. It was all right. I mean, some things weren't great, but overall I enjoyed it. I also have loved playing PoE for 10 years. So I am super fucking excited about this. Yeah, I really am. Don't have time to watch 200 hours of PoE University video about crafting. Last Epoch is for you. Yeah. And so that's what it's for. Last Epoch still has tons of issues. Hopefully they solve them by launch. Yeah, I can't wait to play it and find out what they are. Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. A campaign is long and boring though. With which game? Because I think that some people think that I don't mind doing the campaign in any of the ARPGs. I didn't mind doing it in Diablo 3. I had fun playing at least through the first or second act in Diablo 2. I never finished the game. I need to. I had fun doing it in Diablo 4. I had fun doing it in PoE. I have fun doing it in PoE every time. Maybe there's something wrong with me, but I enjoy doing I like doing it because it gives me the ability to benchmark my character against different bosses. And I get like satisfaction of like, oh man, I'm playing this like really tanky Marauder. You know, I can tank like the Dominus, you know, the Touch of God slams, you know, or like whatever. Like, so I like doing that. Now, I wouldn't like doing it for every single character, but I usually make one character a league, and I might not play every league. I play like every other league, right? So I don't play super casual or super hardcore, but as somebody who plays more casually, I have no problem doing the campaigns.
Okay, I'm going to stop the video right there. A couple of things. One, ASMONGOLD, welcome to the Last Epoch community. I think you are gonna really, really like it. In my opinion, the hype is real. Is the campaign boring? I think all campaigns are boring. That's just my thing. That being said, 11th Hour Games has completely put in a brand new and pretty Act 1. They have all the new visuals coming to the game, including the campaign. There is new cinematics coming to the game during the campaign, and the campaign acts as an amazing tutorial for when you get to endgame. So him going through it for the first time, I think he's going to be pleasantly surprised with the campaign. And it doesn't take too long. It's not like a Undecember campaign that takes you a week to get through. Speedrunners can do it in 4 hours. If he's learning, even if it takes 6-7 hours, it's going to be totally fine. The biggest issue, and what I continue to hear on a daily, almost hourly, is servers and performance. Will they hold up? Will they be optimized? Is the game going to run smooth for launch, especially with a huge influx of players? That is their #1 priority, is ensuring they are ready for launch. They've migrated over to new servers. They are testing and doing everything on the CT program. It is going to be absolutely awesome, and I cannot wait. Warlock Week coming January 25th. I'll be dropping a little video tomorrow explaining what's going to be happening for Warlock Week. That'll be world exclusive on my YouTube channel and on Icy Veins. It's going to be awesome. I'm done. Zizarin, great video. Asbin, thank you for the reaction. And I'm so excited you finally said it. February 21st confirmed. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.